I'd like to begin and end my temple talk with a childhood memory, which means we got to go way back to about the 70s. I vividly remember hearing that one day we would be able to talk on the phone and see the other person we were talking to. And even having watched the Jetsons, I could not fathom, it was beyond my comprehension that that could ever happen. Well, fast forward to 2018, when Tony and I joined Abiding Presence, and we learned about the $1 million+ debt that the church had for this wonderful facility. And again, that beyond my comprehension, how could we ever pay this off? It really did feel like an overwhelming burden and responsibility for our congregation, and we couldn't really see beyond that. So much so that in 2019, when Pastor Jeffrey left us and we were in the call process, as part of the call committee, we had to develop our questions for the candidates. And I remember talking as a group, well, we don't want to scare them off, but we really do have to ask them how they feel about coming to a church that has this debt. And, well, Pastor Kim was not scared off and actually had some training through the synod and previous congregations debt reduction. And sure enough, we started our Living God's Generosity campaign. And wonder of wonders, we came together and reduced our mortgage payments and all of those interest payments to the point where we're now talking in 2026 about burning our mortgage. So that brings me to the other childhood memory. St. James Lutheran Church, Baltimore, Maryland. We had a worship service in which the leaders of the congregation actually literally burned the mortgage paper in front of the congregation. And even as a young child, I could feel the excitement and joy that the congregation had for that. And so I am so thrilled that in my lifetime, we are talking as a congregation about burning our mortgage and lighting that fire so that we can do some more ministry. Thanks be to God.
So giving members of this congregation, participants, got a piece of mail in your snail mail this week announcing our Burn the Mortgage appeal and early pledges to this appeal that of the $140,000 we still owe on our mortgage, $84,500 has already been pledged towards it. So we only have a little ways to go. And next week you'll hear a little bit more about it. So please pray over how you can be a part of this. It's an exciting time.